Why do I have to wait a week? Why can't the cattle wait a week?
Because the cat'll be dead in a week. Look, I can't wait to get married either. I'd never ask if this wasn't important.
Important? Yes, Jack, tell me how important the cattle are. And you know what? While they're so important, here's an idea. Why don't you marry one? And when you get to the top of the hill, you have yourself a honeymoon.
Looks like I'm too late. How poorly did she take it?
Well, she told me to marry a cow and to take it up the mountain and...
Well, that's quite an image. Go on, go back to the ranch. I'll sort this out for you.
I think I better stay in case she wants to see me.
Oh, she will. She will want to see you, and then you will just say something stupid. And then she won't want to see you anymore.
I'm pretty worried, Annie. I ain't gonna be much use on the ranch.
You should be worried. Go on, go back to the ranch. Go on, quick. Off you go. Go on.
I don't ever want... Mrs. Dutton. Good afternoon.
Well, certainly not a dull one. Are your parents home?
Daddy's tending to the cattle. Mother's the bozeman, making preparations.
I know. I know. Can we speak, Elizabeth?
Yes.
What is it?
It's Jack. Get back! Get out there, Jack!
Yes, I see.
I'd love to have that girl's energy just once.
Not me.
Looks like you got a runner there, Jack.
The problem is, she's a baller.
Oh, you better go get her, son.
Where she ends up standing at the altar for busted nose.
You better get her, Jack, before I do.
Oh, you never catch me. Cheers. Good to be here with y'all.
Do you know this dance?
I don't even know this song.
I want to try it. I want to try it, Jack.
I think she wants to try.
You better try it.
I think I should. Get out there, cowboy.
I promise I'm worth the wait.
Finally. Some clouds and maybe some rain.
We need rain, we just don't need it while we're sitting in this buggy.
We need rain. We ain't choosy about when God brings it.
Better bring it soon.
Nope.
Whoa.
Shooting from this direction.
Yep. Get on the wagon! Get on the wagon now! Now! Get on the wagon!
Son of a bitch.
How did she sleep?
It didn't move.
Roll over for me, honey. It was fortunate that we managed to get Dr. Miller sober. Otherwise, this straight line would have been more like a question mark.
Does my mother know?
We've sent for her. Don't like this fever. The doctor said no aspirin. Can I run you a bath?
I'll get some water.
No, you don't need to be carrying anything.
I got one good arm.
Where is she?
She's upstairs.
Take me to her. What an ordeal you've endured. What did the doctor say about travel?
Well, he didn't mention travel, but
I'll send for a motor car. We'll get you to Livingston and then on the train.
Why a train? A train to where?
Back east. To a hospital. This is no place to recover. This is no place to be at all.
What about the wedding?
What wedding?
My wedding.
They killed your wedding when they killed your father, sweetheart. If you still wish to have her hand, I suggest you pack your things. Any reason I have for living in this godless place is dead.
Well, no disrespect, Miss Stratford. I ain't marrying you.
Jack. I'll discipline my own nephew. Thank you very much.
Where is my husband?
Ice house. I'll take you.
I will find my own way.
Well, it appears you have plenty to discuss. This is your home now, if you choose it.
I choose it.
Suppose you don't have much to discuss after all.
This isn't what you promised. Okay, you haven't lost anything that I haven't lost. I'm an orphan too now. And all we have is each other, and I don't even have that. You know, our wedding day came and went with no mention of it. We don't speak. You don't even touch me. I've got just as much right to hate the man as you do, but I don't. Because hate takes your whole heart. Every bit of it. It leaves no room for love. I choose not to hate him so that there is room in my heart for you. If you won't do the same for me, then take me to town. Send me home, Jack. Look at the size of this prison. That is what I am in, Jack.
No, you're not.
It's a prison. You have made this place a prison.
It's not a prison. It's not. It's home. It's your home. I'm your husband.
Not yet, you aren't.
You don't need a wedding to get married. We don't need a church. We're standing in front of God right now. I, Jack Dutton, take you, Liz Strafford, to be my lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, for richer and for poorer, for better or worse, so long as we both shall live. I'm only half done. You gotta say it back.
We should probably... Do you think we could... I would like to set a date for the wedding.
I'm sure you would, dear. But we should wait until the spring.
I'm afraid... I don't think my dress will fit in the spring.
There isn't enough rum cake in Montana to put pound on you, girl.
Not because of cake. We said our vows. We just left the law out of it and the preacher and everyone else.
That is the first good news these ears have heard in months. Yes. We will plan a small wedding very soon with a preacher who knows how to backdate the license, if you know what I mean.
Well, they can do that?
It's the savior of countless reputations, my dear.
I don't hear anything. You're supposed to hear him moving around.
Not yet. It'll be 6 months or more.
You don't look pregnant.
I will be in time. Trust me. I'll be milk cow fat with cheeks like a beaver.
If I can't hear it, I can't feel it, and you won't show for months, how do you know?
Men sure know how to make babies, but boy, is that where the knowledge stops. I missed my monthly visitor, and then I was dizzy, and then I was nauseous. Do you need more proof?
Well, is there more proof?
Well, there is, but that's all I'm gonna share. That's the past. This is the future. We're a year away from making another Jack.
Well, I was thinking this is a pretty good opportunity to practice.
Practice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, practice is how we got into this.
Well, a year's a long time. I'll forget everything. I mean, look at it like this. You can't get more pregnant.
I can't believe that's the line that sells me.
Because you see the logic in it.
When will you be back?
See, babe.
Be careful.
Well, this coward couldn't kill me when he had the jump on us. Damn sure didn't kill me when we had the jump.
Say it.
I'll be careful.
I love you. How's this?
All the lumps must be gone.
Well, I have much more respect for bakers than I did yesterday.
There's a measure of labor that goes into it. Got caught in the rain.
A little bit.
We're baking a cake.
I can see that. What's the celebration?
You coming home?
We do that every night. If you're gonna bake us a cake every evening, you're gonna need bigger horses.
What happened?
It's where he belongs.
Where does he belong?
In jail, awaiting a trial, where he will be convicted and sent to the gallows.
Thank you.
Where's Jack?
He's right behind me, putting up the horses. Dramatic little thing, isn't she?
It's like having a new puppy.
I remember when you were the new puppy.
No, you don't.
Told you there was nothing to worry about.
You said evening.
I did.
You're late.
I'm a little late. I can't wait to see what I get when I've been gone for a week.
You're not allowed to be gone for a week.
You okay?
Belly hurts.
Well, can I get you something?
Soda water, maybe?
She feeling better?
Ask for some soda water.
No, that won't help. Peppermint tea, yes.
She's stable now. The bleeding has stopped. She flushed the baby, though. I'm sorry. I'll check on her in the evening.
How you feeling?
Like a failure.
It's just nature looking out for you. If things weren't right, nature took care of it. It happens to horses. It happens to cattle.
Happens to cattle, you sell them.
Well, you ain't getting sold if that's what you're worried about.
It's my one purpose on this planet. If I can't do it, then what the hell am I here for?
Well, my aunt never had children. You saying she got no purpose? She raised me, raised my father, nursed my uncle back to life. You too. No telling how many lives she nursed away from death during the war. I look at my aunt and all I see is purpose. Maybe that's your purpose too. Be a mother to those who ain't got one. A teacher to those who need lessons. We choose our purpose. Word you're looking for is destiny. And if you want to give God a good laugh, you tell him what you think your destiny is.
And if I can't ever have children,
Then you can't have children.
then you'll never be a father.
Guess it ain't my destiny. You're my destiny.
You just said you can't choose destiny. You chose me.
Well, look at you, and I had no choice at all. Destiny. You know, think of all the things God had to give you to make you choose me. Make poor judgment, bad vision, terrible taste in man. We take what life gives us. And it's all we can do.